It's definitely a day we have to be weather aware. So the heat and humidity will make you want to go to the beaches and pools, but a heads up, we do have some storms in the forecast for later on. But then come tomorrow, we have a big drop in our humidity, and it's going to feel comfortable not only tomorrow, but continuing into the start of the weekend. We look at radar and satellite, pretty quiet out there, just seeing some clouds. We've got some showers that are just now starting to make their way into Worcester County, but you can see most of the storm energy is down to our south. So this is associated with a disturbance aloft, touching off some of these showers and storms. But then we look off to the north and west, low pressure and a front across Canada. That's what's going to drop in later on today, and that could bring the threat for some severe storms. So we are level 1 out of 5 risk for some severe storms to pop up, and this has actually been extended the farther east that you go within parts of northern Middlesex County and then within parts of Worcester County. Here's the thing. The biggest threat with this is going to be potentially damaging wind gusts, but since we still have a lot of water vapor in the atmosphere, I'd expect some torrential downpours with any of these storms. And then always goes to without saying that there is lightning associated with any of these storms. Just a heads up, because I know a lot of us are planning to do some outdoor activities since it is going to be such a scorcher again. Future forecast puts some of these showers and storms around midday and into the early afternoon. That's the initial batch. Then we break into some sunshine. This is going to help to destabilize the atmosphere a little bit more. And then that cold front out ahead of it is going to spark these showers and storms. I think for parts of Massachusetts, this is going to arrive, say, between 5, 6 o'clock, first within western Mass, and really eyeing this between the time frame of, say, 6, 7, 8 o'clock to reach parts of Metro West into southern New Hampshire, and then it should be out of here by 10 o'clock or so. So that's what's ahead. It's also warm with temperatures generally running in the 80s, dew points in the 70s. So wow, it's going to feel steamy if it already hasn't felt steamy for you. Low to mid 90s. Feels like temperatures around the mid 90s again for us today. There's that breeze out of the south to southwest that's pushing the warmth all the way through the Merrimack Valley and to the coastline. So a lot of us, again, have a shot at reaching 90 degrees. Upper 80s along the coast and upper 70s near 80 degrees across the Cape if you want to escape there and get some relief. And I think that's where you could dodge some showers by the second half of the day. Humidity drop over the next 2 days, but also a drop in temperatures. We're not talking the 90s. We're in the low to mid 80s through Sunday. Is all that alliteration, and we are still tracking a heat wave, a potential heat wave for some of our towns as we hit 90s the past couple of days. Norwood, Fitchburg, and Lawrence. And based on the temperatures I'm seeing right now, you definitely have a shot at it. We just have to watch how much cloud cover we have for today. Radar and satellite, we have some showers and storms out there now. Most of the energy continues to be down to our south, so you can see some of these storms that are racing past the Long Island area, and we'll watch as that continues its northeastward journey toward the islands. Right now, a batch of showers and storms just developed near Nantucket and continues to race off to the northeast. So you might have heard some thunder there. And then we'll watch as this continues to move northeast, likely skimming parts of the Cape. So that's round 1 of the showers and storms. Then we'll get a break. And then we're watching this low pressure and front that's well off to our north and west across Canada. That's going to drop in later on today. Does bring the chance for some stronger storms, and some of those could be severe. And the biggest threat there is going to be damaging wind. Now, because we still have a lot of water vapor in the atmosphere, any storms that do pop up could produce some torrential downpours. And with any storm, there's always a lightning. And if you do hear thunder, make sure you go inside, because lightning can strike even miles away from that thunderstorm. And I know a lot of us are going to be in the pools, the beaches today, avoiding that heat and humidity. So here's future forecast. Some showers and storms midday into the early afternoon. Then in the afternoon, we also get some sunshine. That's going to help to destabilize the atmosphere out ahead of some of these storms developing in front of the cold front. That cold front sweeping through, say, between 5 to 10 o'clock, so really impacting western Mass early this evening. For us, I'd say about mid-evening, watching this especially 7 to 8 p.m. within parts of the Merrimack Valley, and then shifts offshore by about 10 p.m. Temperatures, it's warm out there, 84 in Boston, 80 in Worcester, dew points in the mid-70s, so a very tropical feel with us, making it feel like it's already in the low 90s. It's going to feel like the mid to upper 90s for some of us today. Southwest wind is going to push all that warmth all the way to the coastline, so upper 80s on the coast, while inland, even some spots still in the upper 80s, but we also have that potential of reaching 90, especially within parts of the Merrimack Valley, thanks to the help of that southwest wind. Upper 70s near 80 degrees across the Cape and the islands. But you don't see any more 90s in that 7-day forecast. In fact, we get a big humidity drop tomorrow into Saturday. Temperatures through the weekend in the low to mid 80s.